Girls, it gives me great pleasure for our final year to present the 2019 Royal Air Force Tucano display. That distinct noise you'll hear throughout the display is the uprated Garrett TPE turboprop engine fitted to the RAF Tucano by Shorts in Belfast. This particular engine boasts more power than the original Tucano design. If you now look out to your left-hand side, you'll see Liam coming back towards us. He's about to roll the aircraft through 720 degrees in his 5-point roll. Tucano display is supported by Babcock International Group, who provide engineering and ground support to the RAF Tucano fleet at its home in RAF Linton in Yorkshire, and a team's thanks go out to them for helping us make this year's display possible. We are now about to pull up to the start of a loop where you'll peak upside down at a height of 2,300 feet. As Liam now runs away from the crowd on the B axis, he'd just like to take the opportunity to say hello to his mum and his fiancée who are in the audience here today. This is Liam's first year as a display pilot and the final year for the Tucano, so a very momentous occasion for 72 Squadron and the Tucano aircraft. As Liam now recovers from his noddy stall turn, he's going to dive down for some energy, run back towards the crowd and quarter clover back onto the display line. The display team would like to thank a few companies for their support this year. A special thanks go out to Breitling, Mountain Equipment and Osprey Europe. Now as Liam repositions out to the left-hand side, he's about to put the aeroplane onto its side and push his way around the sky. He puts the aircraft onto a knife edge and pushes hard on the stick. He's feeling all the blood in his body rush towards his head, and he's fighting hard to keep the aircraft level around the sky. Another supporter we'd like to give huge thanks to, already we've mentioned it, is the Royal Air Force Benevolent Fund. The team gives huge thanks for their support this year, and we do enjoy celebrating together 100 years of the Benevolent Fund. The Tucano aircraft that you see displaying in front of you today is the stepping stone for flying a military fast jet. So students graduating from this aircraft will go on to fly the new Hawk T2 that is based at RAF Valley in North Wales. However, today is about the Tucano, and at the end of its service it has served 30 years with the #1 flying training school, which is the oldest military flying school in the world. As the Tucano finishes its final year of service, the Texan T1 aircraft is working up to replace the Tucano as part of the new UK military flying training system, and will fly out of RAF Valley in North Wales. Many manoeuvres taught to all students on basic fast jet flying training. And this teaches young aviators the handling skills required to appreciate the complexities involved when dynamically flying an aeroplane. As Liam now repositions to run in again from the right-hand side, he's about to prepare the aircraft to perform a high G turn. During this manoeuvre, which Liam will enter shortly, he'll experience 4.5 G. That's 4.5 times the force of gravity on his body. As Liam pulls the aircraft hard around the sky, he'll feel the force of nearly half a ton pushing him into his seat. So Liam will now run away from the crowd, climb up for some energy, and as he dives back towards us, he's going to complete that 4.5 G turn. So completely opposite to Liam's outside turn earlier, during this turn as Liam runs in towards us, you'll see him roll the aircraft and pull. And now Liam is experiencing that force of nearly half a ton, pushing him hard into his seat, and he's now experiencing the blood in his body rushing to his legs and into his feet, so he'll be tensing his leg and stomach muscles hard, forcing the blood back up to his head, exactly where he needs it to fly the aeroplane. Liam will now position to perform a favourite manoeuvre of Tucano display pilots, the hanging stall turn. When Liam runs in once again from the left-hand side, he'll pull up and the aircraft will pitch up. Put the aircraft on a knife edge and start to feed in the top rudder until the aircraft appears to pause in mid-air at 2,500 feet. Joined the Royal Air Force directly from university, and I joined the Royal Navy after my A-level studies. Now fairly early in both our military careers, at the ages of 27 and 24, we have the opportunity to operate as the display team for you here today. Now as Liam approaches the end of his display, this is one of the first of our final times. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me great pleasure to present the 2019 Royal Air Force Tucano display! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a pleasure to talk you through the display today. I hope you enjoyed